everybody, how are we doing tonight? Just getting a couple things together here. Almost done. Oh. Ah. Still happens all the time. Things go crazy. So I saw right away I had a couple requests for things. So Hayden C has requested First 3 Bars of Stairway to Heaven. I don't actually know that, but I do know my own version, which is Escalator to Hell, which roughly goes like this. There's a lady who knows, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, so that's Escalator to Hell, which is the only Zeppelin I think I actually really do know. Hey, Steve Kramer, how are you? Thanks for saying hi. Hope California is still in functioning state. I know it's very hard with this craziness going on. Oh yeah, I gotta fix this one. Gotta fix this one thing. Hold on, I gotta try to figure out how if I can do this while I have you guys on here to be able to go into. Right. Let's see. I request a song you wrote for me. Oh well, this is, ladies and gentlemen, we must play my mom's song. Oh, and yes, Chris Dark, of course. And yes, that was going to be my other promotion. I was going to make sure everybody follows my buddy Chris Dark on YouTube. And that was the message of my thing tonight, was going to be yeah, anyway, sorry about that. Technical difficulties abound, no matter what I do. Yes, Chris Dark, Electric Sky. I'll try to pull up the shirt. There it is. Very good friend of mine from the Vi Academy Dreamcatcher camps. And please make sure to give his YouTube a follow. Subscribe and follow. I'm kind of thinking, the reason I called this big push tonight was twofold. First of all, was first thing I was going to do was, there's my buddy Chris. And Mom, I'll be playing your song. Actually, I'll play your song first since you're here. I'll cue that up in a moment. But the big push really for everybody is to make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is very easy. YouTube.com/C Tom Atkins Band. Now, all of my wonderful bands and friends, Playback Rocks, Night Shift Blues, Night Shift, and of course Tom Atkins Band. We all have YouTube stuff, but one of the things I'm doing is Tom Atkins Band has all my video stuff. Everything is there, so it makes it a little easier as far as that goes. Hopefully everybody's hearing me okay. No problems with audio, I hope. If I'm gonna play Namaste first, since Mother's asking. Namaste first, because Mother's here. Everybody should know that the story behind this song called Namaste is because that's what she represents. Everybody always knows that she's been probably one of my biggest supporters and backers. Not just because she's mom, but not because she's my mom, but because she really is. She's just St. Alice. Everybody knows her as that. So let me just make sure everything is tuned up here. I do apologize for being a little bit late. One of the things that happens is dinner. Really enjoying a show called Your Honor on Showtime, and that got released, and I started watching that, so everything went haywire time-wise. Really good show. It's a really, really good show. Very addicting. Alright. So my first song will be Namaste, and here it goes. So that's Namaste. It goes out to St. Alice. Thank you, Mom, for joining up and saying hi. Hey, Chris Seymour, how you doing, my friend? How's it going? Can't wait to play soon. Once we're gonna be out there again, that's awesome. And Chris Stark, thank you so much. Yes, that goes out to my mom, who's actually watching us tonight. Hi, Mom. I get to do that. I like to do that in video. Hi, Mom. Everybody does that in video. Hey, Aiden. So yeah, so I was always happy to be able to do that. Somebody else wants to say hi, Mom. Aiden. He'll be right back. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the real star of the show. Anyway, Grandma's watching, so what are you going to say? Hey, Grandma.
Hey, Grandma.
That's right, we're watching. We're watching over you, Mama. We're watching you from here. And, yeah, so everybody who knows my mom knows that we love to play her song on my streams. And that was her grandson, so. She's no longer really my mom, as so much as she's Aiden's grandmother. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I do want to be getting out there and playing with this guy, Chris Seymour. Hopefully we'll be able to do some shows together in the new year. That would be great. Oh, Joan is watching too. Hi, Joan! I understand she was making dinner tonight, so I hope it was a good one. For those of you who probably wouldn't be joining because you're watching football, and the Chicago Bears are giving the Saints a run for the money, which is surprising. I really thought that would be a blowout. Eric Ford, thank you for watching. Stephanie Bartek, how you doing, cuz? Thanks for stopping in. And let's see, what else we got? So I was going to play another couple of tunes today. I wanted to try to set up a couple different ones, but I've still been having some technical issues. So one of the most important things, like I said, was going to make sure to Joan made your dinner. Well, of course she made your dinner. I hope it was good dinner. Jessie made my dinner, and it was yummy. And it's the reason I was a few minutes late on my stream. She made that perfectly in time. I'm just a slow eater, as most people know. But anyway, so as I was saying, I'm basically just going to be playing a couple other songs and working up some new things. One of the things I was going to be doing was doing an in-depth Van Halen thing this week. But I'm actually going to push that off for another week because this week is going to be crazy for me at work. Doing like some 10 to 2 in the morning midnight shift this week because it happens. And so I'm doing that. So I probably won't be able to be doing all the things I want to be doing this week, which I plan. But that's what happens. You know, tell God your plans and listen to him laugh. So. So that being said, here comes a new Satriani song. Now this Satriani song is, let's see, I gotta pull this up. One of these things. Okay. So this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I love this so much. This little guitar is actually a USB plug, and it has the maestro Joe Satriani has released 3 albums of backing tracks, basically backing tracks of his music, and you get to play over the top of it. So I'm going to play one of his tunes called Tumble. And yes, I'm playing it on a Steve Vai guitar, I know. But it's only because Chris Stark has not given me his Joe Satriani guitar for me to play Satriani on. Hint, hint, Chris. If you're not going to play it, I will. Just joking. And it's absolutely an awesome guitar. I see a whole bunch of people were watching. Thanks for stopping in. Jennifer Bull Phelps, so good to see you. Merry New Year. So anyway, this next tune is called Tumble. Alright. That tune's called Tumble. So, once again, my only request tonight, as you can see from the scrolling thing down there, I have a TomAtkinsBand.com website. I also have donations you can do through PayPal. And, most importantly, I have a book for sale, which is Foundations of Rock Guitar. Cool jam, bro. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, probably better for me to leave that one open, right? No, I really enjoy playing Mr. Satriani's amazing little product here. It's so cool that it came out on a little guitar. Literally the coolest thing ever. So this book is available on my website. The book I wrote. Kilroy wrote it. Actually, Kilroy wrote this. But yeah. But basically, it's got all the information right there. You want to see. I have a. Oh, I'm so glad I actually pulled this up too. I also have a podcast that everybody should know about. It's all around the fretboard.buzzsprout.com. Such a trip how your green guitar looks in the camera angle. I know it is so crazy. And thank you, Steve Kramer, for checking it out and hanging out with us tonight. If anybody has any requests for anything me to play, by all means, let me know. Hit me in the chat. I like to try to be responsive. And yeah, I know it's weird, right? Because it looks right on the other ones, but on here, for some reason, I think there's a setting in Ecamm I have to adjust so it doesn't knock out the color. I think it's that green. Now, the other cool thing is, the really cool thing I've been working a lot on is I've got some new equipment. That's the reason why I'm playing. Looks white. Yeah, exactly. There's no real... There is a white. This actually looks like silver in here, which is funny. But no, it's bright green. But by default on Ecamm, which I have to find. This Ecamm software is amazing. It's really impressive how well it works. I can have all this stuff running as well as actually go ahead and pull up other things for everybody to watch. Oh boy, probably didn't mean to do that. But I can pull up a whole bunch of other things for people to watch and look at. One of those things is to be able to go over to my website here and, you know, eventually I'll pull it up here. Hold on. But yeah, you can see update system audio. No, I don't want to do that. Broadcast system audio, please update the latest UCam Live system audio plugin. I guess maybe I have to do that. I don't know. But hopefully you guys are hearing me. I'm just showing off my website here right now. And then I'm going to show off another really cool thing. I'm going to play a little bit of... I'm going to play some new things. It's really silly for me to continue not to play my own stuff. So I really need to play some of my own stuff. So there's going to be Guitar Chop Suey, which is available right here. The Tom Atkins band About Time CD. If you order the CD on my website, you'll get a shirt as well, and I very generous with throwing pics in there, which is one of the things I like to do. What the other parts of the other things I like to do is looks white. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Like I said, it's probably one of those settings I could mess around with it while I'm doing the stream, but I think that would be really boring. So keep you guys all interested. I'll play a couple more songs. This next tune is called Guitar Chop Suey. It's off of the About Time CD, and it sounds like this. Yeah, that's fun. I love playing that. I love playing that. That's called Guitar Chop 2. You can find that on my website right there. That's me. Tom Atkins Band About Time CD Deluxe. You can also find that on Apple Music and on Spotify if you choose to listen to it there. Let me just double check if there's anything. YouTube, all looking good. All right, cool. So, anyway, so I didn't want to go really long tonight because there are so many other things going on in the world. I only genuinely hope, for all of our sakes, we're all being good to each other out there and be peace and love and happiness and good happiness stuff. That is the order. That is my order. It must be obeyed. That's what I say. Idealistic, I know. I can't help it. That's what guitars do to you. But anyway, yes. So thank you, Chris Dark. I'm glad you enjoyed it. always, I can play it better when I wear your shirt, sir. When I wear your shirt, I'm able to perform my music better. I don't know how that works. I wonder if that happens for you if you wear my shirt and you play your stuff. It probably messes you up. So that's what I'm going to assume. It messes other people up, especially with my shirt. But that being said, the other announcement I have to say tonight was I'm going to have some new shirts on their way. I'm building them right now. I'm actually building them. I'm designing them, and I'm putting them out. There's a really cool company called Terminus Tees in Atlanta, Georgia. Other really great things in Atlanta. They're very good friends of mine, Rob Coolman and Laura Coolman. But halfway in between Atlanta and Athens. But they're very good dear friends of mine, and hopefully we are gathering the band together to get the songs done, to possibly cruise on down to Atlanta to record. Of course, I have to figure that all out with work, and so does Bobby, and so does Peter. We all have to try to figure these things out. But the good news is we are going to be recording a new record, and I've been busy writing this whole time, so that's a good thing. There are good things about being quarantined and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I would have been writing if I was quarantined anyway. I don't know. It's not really a requirement to be quarantined to write, but it has provided a lot of great material, which is good for me. It's really been hard for so many people out there because they can't work. So please give to your food pantries. If you have extra money in the stimulus money, if you get it, hand them out to the food pantries, because there are a lot of people who don't have anything. So give them some food. Greatest country in the world, can't starve. That's not okay. So without further ado, if I have any more other questions, I have any more let's see, jams I'm going to do. So I think I want to go ahead and try and do this one. One of the funnier, yes, donate. Yes, thank you. Mr. Kramer agrees with me. We must donate to our friends in need right now. This is a hard time for everyone, not just with craziness going on in the government, but also craziness in terms of a pandemic and in terms of people being able to work. Like us musicians not being able to play. I'm very fortunate that I have the day job. Very happy with my job. But it doesn't mean that there aren't really a lot of people hurting right now. So if you have it in you, please, by all means, help them out. So this next tune, I'm going to try this one. I'm laughing because I know how, I kind of know how hard this kind of stuff goes. Especially when you're playing to backing tracks, and it's one of those, I don't know how all this is going to work. But alright, here we go. Let's give it a shot. I'm also going to cue up this other really cool thing I got into. Actually, I'm going to do that. 1 second. Let's go ahead and play off the cuff. I'm going to do this and see if it works. Tom, oh, my brother Victor Howard, my Canadian friend. I hope you're well, my brother. Jesse and I were both like, will they open the border so we can get out? So we can get to Canada and get to Montreal, the greatest city that we love, just outside of New York City, that is. So, Is Montreal just outside New York City? I think it's a little bit outside New York City. I think it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit further. It's 2.5 hours from here, so which is outside New York City. So yeah, there's a lot to that. Two cool things I wanted to show. One cool thing was with doing these TrueFires. TrueFire.com has an awesome Andy Timmons project called In the Groove. I am well. We're under curfew. You're under curfew for a month. Under a curfew. Wow. I had no idea, my friend. I hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy and well. This will go out to you, my friend Victor, because I do definitely miss my Canadian friends. Let's do a little funky. Let's do a little funky jam. Those of you who do know this. All right. So that was a little Andy Timmons True Fire in the Jam series called C minor funky motif. All in one word, all in one sentence. Say that again, Tom. I can't say that again. I'm just so excited. But anyway, as I was saying, this is going to be a very busy week for me, so I probably won't really be able to stream like I've been trying to do 2 times a week. But I have some crazy work hours this week. So if you can, please, by all means, on YouTube, youtube.com/CTomAtkinsBand, please give us a like and a subscribe. And they'll let you know when I'm on. I'm looking over. I'm seeing some comments over there. So thank you, Victory. Thank you, Victor E. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Kat. My brother Kat right here. Ooh, right there. Kat. All of you know I have my better half at NAMM. The much more attractive half. And also a fine player, if I may say so myself. And I will. But as he's learning because he bought my book, Foundations of Rock Guitar. And he loves this book. This book was also very helpfully added by Chris Dark. Chris Dark gave me some extra edits because, it's one thing to teach and be able to go back and forth. As I'm taking new students, just in case anybody is looking for a guitar teacher, I do have the ability to teach remotely. And I have that in place, so I can do that if anybody's looking. If you know of anyone looking for a guitar teacher online, I can do that. So let us do a couple more jams here from the True Fire. There's a couple other things I've got involved in. Jam playing also has some really cool backing tracks. And they're really, all of these was not around when I was learning how to play guitar. Oh my God, it's gotten so good. To be able to learn how to play guitar right now, it's just, there's nothing else like it. It's amazing. Always fun to be able to turn off the microphone and do that. And of course, there's nothing like these. They just freeze. Interesting. Frozen. I had no idea Disney was coming to visit. Frozen. Frozen. Don't know why. Happens. Larry Mitchell very kindly told me last week. It happens. You just gotta roll with it. So I'm rolling with it. And I love it. This is the only way to really play for everybody. Happily. Frozen in time. That's correct, Ralph. Frozen in time. Let's try to remember. Let us try to remember Frozen in time. That would be. What am I trying to think of? I'm trying to think of a Frozen in time song. It would be like. Probably be Metallica. It would be called Karulu, I think. One of those cool Metallica songs, which I'm not going to embarrass myself with playing. But I do have a wah on, so I can imitate somebody. So that would have been Kirk Hammett, circa Frozen in Time. Not a dig on Kirk Hammett. He's a great guitar player. Everything he does is wah wah. Everything. Take the pedal away. No more wah, Mr. Hammond. You must go without. And as do I. I turn it off. No more wah for me either. So, I will do one more jam from the True Fire, and I'm going to queue up a cool new thing that's also available for everybody. And this is... I went to this out of curiosity, and the curiosity got the best of me. And this company does a lot of terrific jamming. Lots of really terrific jam tracks. Because the name of the company is called Jam Play. So of course, I'm trying to sign in. I'll get to account. And I'm going to go ahead and play. Yeah, there I am. So I'm going to go hit some of their jam tracks now. Now, hopefully, we don't have any problems. All things can happen and things go wrong. So let us just hope they don't. Let's see. Where are my jam tracks? Oh my goodness. Totally forgot another one. Hold on a second. So this is Jam Play. Jam Play is a tremendously cool product which enables you to get super awesome lessons from a lot of really super talented guys. Shape-shifting the True Fire. Yes, no kidding. Yes, Kat, shape-shifting the True Fire. But the Jam Play, I actually had to be fair. I actually saw Jam Play first, but they just had a class straight up from Tony McAlpine, which Tony McAlpine is just tremendous. So, as I mentioned Tony McAlpine, I must also mention my friends at Dreamcatcher Events. Dreamcatcher Events, they put on the best camps in the world, best guitar camps ever. You must check them out. This is John Petrucci. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Oh, we have to go. Look at this one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We must go. We will be going. I believe it's 180 days away. A mere 180 days away, but we'll be going to see Paul Gilbert, great guitar escape, on Long Island, Bumblefoot, Eric Gales, Greg Howe, George Lynch, Tony McAlpine, Mark Varney, and I believe there's going to be more. I don't know for sure. I believe there will be more. So yeah, by January 4th, which is actually I think you just missed it, but I know them. Tell them Tom said you get a little bit extra time, and see if that helps you. 10% off is almost like it's like a solid $100 saved, so it's totally worth it. So that being said, one other site I highly recommend for my guitar playing friends. is Gitopia. Gitopia.com is a website handled by Dave Weiner, who is the guitar player for Steve Vai. If you're Steve Vai's guitar player, think about how good you have to be. That's Dave Weiner. And if you sign into Dave Weiner's site, Gitopia, this is what you get. You get a whole bunch of great stuff. You get this really cool thing called the Jam Track Jukebox. And Jam Track Jukebox gives you tons of really great stuff to jam in. So I'm going to take this really cool opportunity to play for you E major plus and 7/8. This is a bad jam. This is really, really good. When I say it's a bad jam, it's a really good jam. The Frozen. So you get one camera. My goodness, that can go on for a long time. I can play guitar to that for a long time. That's good. That was from Gitopia.com. Check out Gitopia.com. If you're looking to play guitar, you have hours of backing tracks to jam with and have fun with. One of the more fun things, ZZ Blues and F&D. I haven't even done this, so. But before I do that, I'm actually gonna head over real quick. I mentioned this. Mentioned Paul Gilbert's camp, which is going to be 170 something days away from now. And basically, the cool thing was with anything Dreamcatcher Camp that there's tons of friends to meet and make, and it's beyond cool. Better, can you play Europe by Santana? Europa by Santana. Europa by Santana. Okay, I have a request. Let's just see. Let me see for a second. It's probably key for me to be able to do that is for me to actually know the song, so give me a second. So Dave Bender, that was my impression of Europa. I do apologize. I don't know the song that well. I can get the backing track, and if I have a semblance of key, I can probably imitate. And I love Santana. So Santana is definitely a voice I've played before. Santana has some really cool phrases. He has like his. Does a lot of pre-bending. What's a pre-bend is when you bend up to and you actually hit the note. But I have to say hi to somebody real quick. Oh my goodness, is it Jeff? Oh my goodness, it's Paul Del Rocco, ladies and gentlemen. Are we taking requests? Yes, I am taking requests, Paul. I can't promise I play them. If I don't play them tonight, I play them the next time I stream, which, as I was explaining earlier in the stream, it might not be on until next weekend because of all work is very busy for me right now. So if Paul asks me to play some Alice in Chains, I'm going to laugh. But Alice in Chains is in the repertoire, of course. But I take requests, absolutely. And if anybody wants to hear anything at all, by all means, just hit me up in the chat. And I'm seeing a lot of chats on YouTube, which is great. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Again, the theme for tonight is the Big Push. What's the amp? Well, the amp is... Of course it's a boogie. Of course it's my JP2C. But it's not just necessarily a JP2C. I'm actually using Fractal Axe Effects. It sounded great. I haven't heard that song. It's my old guitar player. Played it again. That sounded great. Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much for your request. Again, how do I explain it? I think I know a lot of songs. But it's always the situation is what I know. Let's see what's going on. Gibson saw better. So yes, we know this is a big thing. This was a major thing in the music community that my Gibson guitars bought my Mesa Boogie amp. So I'm very hopeful for both companies that it goes well. I suspect it might be a combination of age. Randall Smith is the guy who came up with Mesa Boogie. And I would imagine that he was probably looking to make sure it was going to be something that was going to last a long time. Gibson has lasted a very long time. So I would imagine they're probably in good place. His name was Chip Austin. Well, hey, Chip Austin and Dave Bender, thank you so much for the request. And having my old guitar player again, that sounded great. So, yeah, yeah, this is one of the funnier things. There's a thing called guitar backing tracks, which I was trying to use last time. And I kind of put myself out there as saying, hey, you know, this is like Stump the Buoy for you guys who are Howard Stern fans. So it's a little bit like that. If I can find a way to play something that sounds... Oh, I know... Oh, hey, you guys know each other. Well, you know. Paul Del Rocco, also known as Jethro, also is the man on the mountain. Mountain Man 65, because clearly he was born 4 years before me. I'll show the right thing. 4 years before me. So, right, Jethro, I love you, brother. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're staying safe. And I hope you are staying free from the COVID and these crazy times. As well as you, David Bender. Thank you again. If you have more requests, by all means, hit them up on the chat. I definitely enjoyed that. I'm going to try to do two things when I do these things, which is if I know the song, definitely I play it. If I don't know the song, I can still get my way through it because of my ear and my knowledge of theory. Yes, all is well. Thanks. Well, good. Good to hear. Good to hear, Jethro. Glad you're well. And again, the point of tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is to boost up my YouTube presence. I need to get to 1,000. I am 1/10 of the way, which is great. I have over 100. So if you guys know of anybody and want to share this about, I'm not looking for money necessarily, although I do have a PayPal screaming along at the bottom here. And basically the idea is I like to try to play requests as they come, no different than I do when I play out my band, either Tom Atkins Band, Playback Rocks, or Night Shift Blues. That just gave me an idea. I should actually play something. Let's play something now. Let's try. And one of the things I have to do to get my YouTube to get up there is have lots of hours. So I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do this. So by all means, let's make it fun for each other. Give me some requests, and I will definitely do what I can. So let us try some other. I think I was mentioning. Jam Track, and I mentioned Utopia. Let's go to the Jam Track, and you guys tell me what tracks sound good to you. I'd be very curious as to what's that Jam Track? What was that thing? Jam Play. So Jam Play has lots of cool jam tracks. Namaste. Oh, Kat, I played Namaste in the very beginning when my mom was on. But I will play at the end. How about that, my friend? Catalina, ladies and gentlemen, my very dear friend. I hope, of course, you're staying safe and have a Merry New Year. I trust all is good in your neck of the woods. And let's jam tracks. Okay, so one thing I came across that actually looked kind of interesting on here was A minor blues funk. A minor blues funk, just three. Okay. Let's try this. Yeah, that didn't sound that good. I'm gonna torture you with that. That one is kind of quiet. Let's see. Okay, with lead ideas. Let's see. These are all in A, so I must obviously find something. I detect my friend David Bender. My good friend David Bender. Thank you. A good song by Santana with Abraxas. Yes, that's a great song. One great song by Santana. Winning. I always liked Winning. I always thought that was the most commercial song they ever did. You probably didn't even write that, but I was a big fan of Winning by Santana. I like that song. There's a lot of good Santana. There's a lot of good Santana pieces. Abraxas. Let's see. Ooh, Abraxas. Hope you spelled it right on your thing, because I don't know. Wow, weird stuff going in. Oh, so this is the challenge, Dave. All right, you're challenging me. Okay. I'll tell you what. You want more Santana, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. How do you spell that? Abrax. Yeah, I'm not finding more backing tracks on it. Probably because if it is... Yeah, I'm not finding that one. But, I'll tell you what, I do have. And, let's try this. Let's try this one. I did this one last week. And then I have to do Namaste one more time for my buddy Catalina who's asking me for that. So I'm going to play one more time. I'm going to end on Namaste. But I have to do one or two more. Let's see, the downloads, and Zappa. That was a little bit of Black Knapp and Frank Zappa. Let's give this one a shot. I hope I remember the key of this. Let's go to... I think I know it. I mean, it's one of those things where... Which, again, goes to Dave Bender's type of thing, which is... Santana is a very popular guitar player because he's very identifiable. His tone is instant. You know it's Santana right away. So let's try for my buddy Catalino. I'm going to go ahead and give a little Gary Moore a shot. This is a tune called "Still Got the Blues." Thank you, Catalino, for asking me to play Still Got the Blues. I didn't do too bad. I'm not really feeling it all that great because my good friend Paul, the whole Rockers right, I should bring out the Les Paul. Problem is, Paul, my Les Pauls are tuned to E flat. Well, guitar comps, and it seems like the ones that played Santana won. If you ever studied him, you would see why he's like him and his guitar are right up there with the greats that played with some of those people you have local. Well, Dave Bender, thank you so much. That is very kind of you, my friend. Thank you for making my Sunday night. Thank you, bud. Thank you very much. It's very, very much appreciated. I do enjoy doing live streaming from my house. It is taking a little bit of time to get used to all the in and outs and getting things together, making it show up on YouTube without a problem, making it work on Facebook, Book of Face, and the U of Tube. Both things are not necessarily as easy as they think it might be to just put something up. Getting the audio together, getting the Palo interface working, getting the Axe FX 3 to sound like a real amp, which is what it's really amazing at, because it makes it so much easier instead of having the and where am I getting the JP2C all mic'd up, which wants to be loud, and unfortunately with something that wants to be loud, it makes it harder for the neighborhood to deal with me playing bad versions of Santana and Still Got the Blues. Not bad versions, just my versions, which I love to do, but yeah, one of those kinds of things. So without further ado, I think I want to try to do one more thing. Any other requests, by all means, hit me up with them. I will definitely try to do it. I think it definitely makes it a challenge and makes it fun to do this. And I try to do a couple of different things. One of the cooler things I've come across, actually, I really must show this off. I've really been working on different guitar sounds and different things I can do while playing. Here you go. It's great. Once again, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave Bender, for hanging out, and everybody for hanging out on your Saturday night, Sunday night, and definitely enjoy doing this kind of thing. I think just in the general sense, I've been going for a good amount of time. I don't necessarily want to milk all my time on just playing these jacking tracks. I have a couple other things I have to do. I have a app that I'm working on that goes along with my book, Foundations of Rock Guitar. You can get that online on my website, TomAtkinsBand.com. And as well as the book, as well as teaching, as well as lessons, as well as other things I do online. I have an app that I'm developing, which will be basically based on practice tips for guitar players. So one of the things I'm very passionate about that, because I would not be the guitar player I am today had I not gone to Musicians Institute and graduated in '92, had I not gone to National Guitar Summer Workshops and had lessons with Michael Hedges and Vinnie Moore and Richie Kotzen. And if I hadn't had all those experiences, I would not be doing this right now. And I know that for a fact. One of those things that I consider myself an average guitar player. There are a lot of people who are just blow me right out of the water, and that's fine. That's great. Because it's a big universe. It's not about being the best guitar player. It's about being the best person you can be for yourself. And so that's why I love teaching guitar. I love playing guitar. I write a lot of music. I have albums out. I have CDs. If anybody's interested in buying them or listening to them, I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple iTunes. I'm on all those things. So by all means, Dave, thank you so much for making my night tonight. Thank you for all the comments. Catalino, thank you for a great song suggestion. Somehow you knew I'd be able to play that song. Night Shift Blues, when we do get playing back together, that is one of the songs in our set list. So yeah, I was able to kind of knock the rust off of that tonight. Just got distracted there. That's because my good old friend, Mr. Lee. Kylie, Merry New Year, my friend. I hope all is well with you. You should be able to You're Irish. Oh, that's why I could play Still Got the Blues because I'm Irish? Okay, I didn't realize that's why. I thought it might have to do something else. Mr. Hammett, oh my goodness. Merry New Year, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Jay Hammett, ladies and gentlemen, a very good friend of mine from high school. We played football together all 4 years. Got our butts handed to us, but we enjoyed every minute of it. And we definitely played our hearts out. And it was definitely fun. But then Jay and I actually even did rap music at the talent show in 1988. We actually did that. And my guitar wasn't plugged in. He goes, hey! I'm like, what? Oh, I'm not ready. But Jay, love you, brother. Hope all is well. And you rock, sir, because I know that you work for the Schwarzeneggers. You work for his thing, his TV channel. And Mr. Schwarzenegger's message today, or yesterday, one or the other, hit me right there. Absolutely awesome. So, yeah, it's really a crazy time, but I really love all of my friends, especially now, especially with all of this stuff going on. I hope that everybody can find a way to be peace again. Peace and happiness and good happiness stuff. That's what we need. Right, Kai? Right, Kylie? Oh, hey, Raphael, I owe you a track. I will be getting you your track momentarily. I haven't tracked it yet. I apologize. Did have a couple of things getting there. I will get it to you soon. I assure you. Raphael Banella, a very good friend of mine from the guitar camps, and he honored me with a request to play on one of his tracks, and is actually in my digital audio workstation to finish. So I'm actually working on that. Yes, and M&M's. That's right. Peace, love, and happiness and M&M's. More M&M's probably than peace and happiness, but they can always make more, right? You can always make more peace and happiness and more M&M's. Especially M&M's. And yes, my good friend Raphael. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to check out his music. His music is tremendous. He won a Latin Grammy, I think. I believe. I don't want to misspeak. I believe he's a Grammy winner. Certainly a goal. Yeah, sure, and someday get that. That's why I've been working so hard for get all these CDs done. One last real quick sponsor message, if I may. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. He is always working for me, man. Catalino is just my god. You are the man, Catalino. Thank you. Yes, that's the book right here. Foundations to Rock Guitar. This is why I stream, ladies and gentlemen. I stream. Yes, it is fun to play and all that other good stuff, but the business end of it is, without getting the word out, without playing there, no one knows that there's a book around. So no one knows that I'm around. So hopefully we don't all censor ourselves right out of social media, so I have no audience anymore at all. But one of those, which is always a possibility. But hopefully you can still hear me play. At least I'm always going to be on YouTube. I'm pretty sure of that. Definitely be on YouTube. I don't know with the Book of Face and other places for me to play. I think they're all pretty much just, this is a crazy time. I don't want to get into it. Don't make me get into it, man. This is crazy. So let's see. Let me bring it back to True Fire. And I am going to go the immortal, the peaceful, the amazing, the always awesome, the super fantastic, always inspirational, Andy Timmons. So, I promised Catalino Namaste. I have to play Namaste for my buddy Catalino. Catalino, I played Namaste earlier and Alice was on. So I was able to play it for Mom tonight, which is always a blessing. It really is a blessing. So, without further ado, here comes my next song and my last song of the night. Alright. Namaste from my brother Catalino making a request. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. A nice long jam. I appreciate this tonight. I appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. For those of you who may have seen me play this one earlier, I do apologize. But this is by request. And I usually do like to end on this one. This song is called Namaste. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a lot of fun for 2 hours. So once again, please, the big push, YouTube, youtube.com/c/Tom Atkins Band. Please subscribe. Please give me a click on the bell, and by all means, I'm trying to I can get this going, playing more tunes on request type of thing. Also, announcements for my band when we're going to be playing. I did speak to the fellas this weekend, and looking forward to getting the writing started and getting some tracks handed back and forth. And without further, there will be some other videos coming up. I even suspect there might be another Rush video in my future. I have to work that out with a couple people, but been working on that. And so you guys have a wonderful week. I will try to be on again probably by the weekend. Have a great night. Thank you guys.